Hello! Today I'm making 5 really cute Halloween cards, and I'm starting off with my envelopes, and I am going to make 2 black faces and 3 purple ones, or is it 3 black faces and 2 purple ones? You know, it might be that way. And so I have my black, and then I went to find a good Halloween purple, and I found not 1, but 3 half-used purples in my scrap jar, or my scrap drawer, all of the same shade of purple. I don't know how this happened, or why they're all partly used and I didn't just use up the one. I don't know. So I'm going to use all those up. So then I cut up my paper and folded it into a card shape, made sure everything fit in the envelope well. And then I had to measure one card against the other, because one envelope is going to have 2 cards in it, so I wanted to make sure when I put them in the envelope it wouldn't get all like squished and not be able to close. Oh, it is 3 purple and 2 black. Look at that, because I didn't remember. So I was right the first time. So then I start by having my Cricut cut out an orange pumpkin for the jack-o'-lantern. And there he is, he's cute. And then I just glued in this yellow on the back to have it look like the light coming through the pumpkin. And on the back I also tested like doing some colored pencil around the edges to make it look like the light was shining out, but that didn't look really good, so I just wanted to keep it all crisp and clean lines. So then I used this green paint pen that was just sitting next to me to draw in the stem. And I really could have used a different marker, but that was sitting right there, so convenience. Then I glued in my pumpkin. Trying very hard to center it. And then I wanted a writing pad in the inside, and I got rid of those horrible ugly corners with my corner cutter. And since the pumpkin is round, I did the more rounded corners. I don't think you really noticed, but like round pumpkin, round corners. So I do different corners according to like if it's more round or more jagged, depending on like what look I'm going for. You probably don't notice, but it's there, and I notice. Then I paste that in there. And the yellow is the same yellow that is on the inside of the jack-o'-lantern, because I thought maybe the orange wouldn't show up. You wouldn't be able to write on it as well, so I did yellow. Then I have the Cricut again, and I'm going to have it cut out 3 candy corns, so then I can mix the colors correctly, because I couldn't find a way just to cut out the top or just the middle, so I had to cut 3 candy corns. Then I arranged them all nicely, trying to make sure it was all straight, and glued it in place. And I was afraid this yellow wouldn't be right, like it would be too dull, but it actually wasn't. It seemed fine. I mean, some candy corns have like a really neon yellow, but I think the more subdued goes well with the purple. Then I glue its middle thing in and got rid of the horrible corners. And this one also has the rounded corners because the candy corn is also very round. I think the corn cutter is probably one of my favorite things I have, just because it gets rid of horrible ugly corners that I've grown to hate so much. Straight corners on the inside. Ew. I mean, on certain cards it looks good, but most there's no excuse. Then I had the Cricut again cut out a cat. And it's kind of a scaredy cat. I don't know. It just looks kind of scared in the end with his big old eyes. And I used a hole puncher to cut out big white eyes. And then I tried using a Sharpie to draw pupils, but that didn't really work out. So I got a really tiny hole puncher and punched out little pupils out of black paper. Then I was using this silver paint pen that was next to me to try to draw in the ears and nose, but it wasn't working, and I was just very frustrated with it, because it just kept like not showing up on the paper, and I didn't want to like get all the paper wet and messed up. So I should have used something else, but again, they were right there. so I didn't want to get up and go find something else to use when they was right there. But it ended up working out fine. And then I made a different corner on this one, because I don't know, it seemed to fit with the cat. Then I cut out this cute little spider. It was gonna be a more scary spider with a big web, but then everything else was so cute, and I found this little spider with a little smiley. You can't really see the smiley so much on camera, but it is there, and it is adorable. So then I changed the spider to be cute, with big ol' eyes. I did the same thing as I did with the cat eyes, just using the big hole punch to cut out the big eyes, and then the little tiny hole punch to cut out the pupils. Then we glue those on. Now he looks so cute. I glue on his little web that he's hanging from, because that's what little cute spiders do apparently. You glue him on there. Cut off the excess. And put in my beautiful cornered paper. And since the spider has a lot of legs and seems, I don't know, spiky, I did the more spiky cornered. And then I had my Cricut cut out ghosts, and the picture I found online came with a set of 2 ghosts, and they were both so adorable, but I only wanted one big one, and so I didn't want the 2 on the front. I couldn't decide which one to put on the front, because they were both adorable. But since everything else was smiley, I decided to put the smiley ghost on the front. But I couldn't just get rid of the woo ghost, so we put the woo ghost on the inside. So then they're together. Because one ghost is just sad. We needed the ghost to have a little ghost friend. Then put in our cornered paper. I just keep saying cornered, because the corners are so beautiful. They're really hard to cut out though. The hole puncher, I have to like put on a chair and put my whole weight down on it because it's really hard to punch out. There we go. It's so beautiful. And there's all my cards. We have the candy corn, the jack-o'-lantern, the scaredy cat. It looks so funny with its eyes. The cute spider being happy and smiley. And the ghost. The ghost is probably my favorite. I don't know why. But I don't know. The ghost is just so cute. Anyway, thanks for watching.